Da, 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 da. We like the cars that go boom. Now, it's episode 8 of the podcast, and you'd think that we're used to it, but we aren't. And I hope that Hosanna's available. I'm pretty sure she's just getting ready. And we have a guest host today, which is always fun. So, can't wait. Should be good. Oh, should be fun, should be productive, hopefully. We like the cars that go boom. The cars that go boom. Do 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 do. We like the cars that go boom. Yeah, I have pajama bottoms. I don't even care anymore. What do we need? I need to get here. We like the cars that go boom. Okay. We like the cars that go boom. We like the cars that go boom. Anything you can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than you. No, you can't. Yes, I can. Yes, you can. No, you can't. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Anything you can sing, I can sing better. I can sing anything better than you. No, you can't. Yes, I can. No, you can't. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Anything you can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than you. No, you can't. Yes, I can. No, you can't. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. I can make a dinner. Anything you can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than you. No, you can't. Yes, I can. No, you can't. Yes, I can. No, you can't. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. I can make a dinner with a na-na-na-na. That is not the lyrics. I can remember them. Oh, please, Hosan, show up. Please, please, please. Anything you can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than you. No, you can't. Yes, I can. No, you can't. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. I can make a dinner with a Sunday dinner. I can make it better when you stay together. Na 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 da 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 da. Da 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 ba da ba da 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 da. Da da da, ba da da, ba da 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 da. probably have a good episode if my co-host decides to show up, please. 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 Please, please. Anything you can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than you. No, you can't. Yes, I can. No, you can't. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Okay, I need to look up a song to sing because Hosanna's not here yet. Upsetting. Mama. Ooh. Okay. Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see. I'm just a poor boy, I need no sympathy, 'cause I'm easy go, little high, little low. Anyway the wind blows doesn't really matter to me, Mama just killed a man, put a gun against his head, pulled my trigger, now he's dead. Mama, life had just begun, but now I've gone and thrown it all away. Mama, ooh, didn't mean to make you cry. If I'm not back again this time tomorrow, carry on, carry on. As if nothing really matters. Too late, my time has come. Send shivers down my spine, body's aching all the time. Goodbye, everybody, I've got to go. Gotta leave you all behind and face the truth. Mama, ooh, I don't wanna die. Sometimes wish I'd never been born at all. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I see a little silhouette of a man. Scaramouche, Scaramouche, will you do the fandango? Thunderbolts and lightning, very, very frightening me. Galileo, Galileo, Galileo Figaro, Magnifico. I'm just a poor boy, nobody loves me. He's just a poor boy from a poor family. Spare him his life from this monstrosity. Easy come, easy go, will you let me go? Bismillah, no, we will not let you go. Let him go, Bismillah, no, we will not let you go. Let him go, let him go, let him go. Oh, mamma mia, let me go. Beelzebub has a purple put aside for me, for me, for me. Anywhere the wind blows. Hi, Vian, my dear. And hi, Laika. I think my dear co-host is either sleeping, praying, or getting ready. So, you have two options. Either we wait further, or big or, we get Aislinn on. So I think it's better to get Aislinn on, because otherwise people will be bored, because I'm very not entertaining on my own. So let me get the wonderful Aislinn on. We like the cars that go boom, and like the boom. We like the cars that go boom. Oh my god, Rihanna, thank you. Mom cut it. I feel very like, what is it, the protagonist of like a music video. And I'm feeling it. It feels great. So hopefully people will come and have fun. Because I'm having fun. We like the cars that go boom. Oh, I forgot. Hosanna might actually be getting stuff from her locker as well. I get the feel, oh my god, your mom did a great job. I know, isn't she so good? She actually cut her own hair as well. Not this style, like a different style, more appropriate for her head. But like, she's good. Like, she was like, go to a salon after this. And I was like, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just use you for the rest of my life. Maybe I'll save my money. Oh, we like the cars that go boom. We like da 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 do 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 do. Hello, I'm gonna ask to go live with you, hon. Cars that go boom. Do 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 do. We like the car. Hello. Hi, hon. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
I don't know where Hosan, my wonderful co-host, is. I don't know if she's MIA because she's in college getting books or something, or if she's like praying, or if she's like asleep and has betrayed me yet again, or I don't be knowing. So
Oh well, it's fine. She's doing the Pakistani part of feminism, so we could
yeah.
even just go through. Anyway, I'll take you that you
Yeah.
take it.
Anyway, I think we should get started. So, as you can see, our favorite Spaniard is here and ready to stay, honestly. What is it? So this is, can you say it with me now? Capitalism.
Thanks.
Thanks, I hate it.
Fuck capitalism, man.
I know.
I love it so much. I love the name. Every time I see it, I just love it so much, man.
Oh my god. Stop it. This is actually just me and Aislinn professing our love for each other, and fuck your boyfriend. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, it's like, sorry, I'm coming for a girl. I'm Mr. Steal Your Man. Sorry about it, bitch. Sorry.
I love it. Yeah, this whole thing is just gonna be us flirting. It's fun.
It's just gonna be us being like, oh my god, your outfit.
Oh my god, girl, your hair.
Girl, your hair. Oh. Literally, me and Hosan, most of our time is just spent being like, oh, I wish we were each other's types because we'd be great.
I hate that so much. That's like me and Collie. Robbie's like, you know what? Like, we'd be each other's types, but like...
It's like maybe we should get married for tax benefits. Like, I think you and I would just be perfect.
We work.
Oh my god. Okay, so this is episode 8, which is just like...
That's crazy. And you do 1 episode per week, so that means you've been doing this for 8 weeks.
I know. That is
crazy.
Oh my god. When it's a 6-month anniversary, me and Hazan need to get each other a gift. And I need to get Dara a gift, because without him, or without them, I wouldn't have done this. I was literally like on the edge, and I was like, maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't. And then Dara was like, you should though. You like should. And I was like, okay. So I need to get them a gift. But I did get them a little
co-founder of Capitalism Thanks I Hate It.
Yeah, but I made them a ring. So, Dara, be my partner. Be my partner in crime. Partner. So I didn't make them a ring. So I guess that counts. What was I gonna say? So this is episode 8 of Capitalism Thanks I Hate It. My name is Sandra. Welcome to my mixtape. I'm tired of this bullshit. And what is it? So please introduce yourself though. Like I just need to know what's your name?
My name. I'm Aislinn. Yeah. I am Sandra's Spanish friend from secondary school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I just say, every single time someone has made a joke where I'm Spanish, I go into like, what is it, fight or flight, and they're usually related to you in some kind of way, like, you know, in some kind of friendship or relationship with you, and I have to like take a step back and be like, oh wait, they're joking, they're joking, it's okay, because I'm literally like, I will fight you in my head.
I'm not gonna lie, I think that's a lot to do with me. I am so sorry because I'd probably like introduce you as my Spanish friend as a joke, so I'd be like, oh yeah, Sandra, oh she's Spanish, and then I don't, and then they'd like go,
and then you just see my face and I'm like,
yeah, I just do it to piss you off. And then
no, but you're cool. I'm good with you doing it. Anyone who's Spanish, I'm like, well, like we just have that camaraderie of being conquistadors and our ancestors kind of being dicks about it. But like when it's anyone else, I'm like, bitch, how dare you? This exclusivity. How dare you?
I know. I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, it is probably because I'd introduce you as my Spanish friend and then they just think it's funny. I've started something terrible. I am so sorry.
It's so funny though. I still want a t-shirt that's like Western Spain or something, and then you're like Eastern Portugal. I honestly, I'd live. I think
we talked about this in 6th year. We were like, we're gonna get these t-shirts, and I don't think we ever did. Like, we were just like, oh yeah, no, that would be so funny, and we were just like, never mind.
We need to get it for each other's birthdays. I think that's what we need to do.
When's your birthday?
My birthday's in January. I'm a Capricorn.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm in October.
What's your star sign?
I'm a Libra.
Oof. Indecisive bitches here.
I hear things. I don't follow it, but like Colleen always tells me like, you're a Libra. It's not good.
Well, at least you're like a Dor Delano, you know, like I respect her, so like I'll respect you, I guess.
Thank you, Sandra. It means so much to me.
Whereas I'm a Capricorn, so like I'm just uptight all the time. But I also get all your shit resolved, so like
that's good.
Why wouldn't I be uptight? If I have to resolve everyone's shit.
Libras are supposed to be indecisive, aren't they?
Yeah.
I mean, I am super indecisive.
You are indecisive about certain stuff, but then other stuff, it's just like, I'm
like, oh, you make the decision. I'll be here for like 20 minutes trying to decide whether or not I want to do a simple task. It's not fun. Not fun.
I know. That's hilarious, though. Okay, so I guess we should get into the nitty-gritty of what we're talking about, and you talked about it already. We're talking about feminism, but we're not going into the full, like, oh, we're feminists. Yeah. Come on.
I think, if you're not
come on, look at us. What do you think? Do you think we want basic human rights? Do you... Bitch. Like, oh, you bet we do.
You know it.
But yeah, I guess we're going to be talking like about intersectionality and general like background info, I guess. And I'm going to be providing the Portuguese side because I be Portuguesey. And and sweet Aislinn, what will you be providing to the table?
I will be providing the Irish feminist movement and everything, and how we got our rights taken away from us and all that.
And it's going to be all scaled up. No, I'm kidding. Can you imagine? Pulls out a scroll.
Just give me a second. Just
takes out Miss Mill's notes like.
Stop! I'm surprised by that woman. I'm good. I'll just secretly take out Google Translate on my phone. It'll be fine.
I love her hustle, though. I want to know what star sign she is, because we should all aspire to be like that.
Oh man, yeah. Like I want to be her, but I don't want to be around her. If that makes sense. Like
Oh,
she's
yeah,
such
that's
a
me with
strong
so many
woman.
people. I'm like, damn, bitch, I want to be you, but also never be in my life, please.
Please.
Oh my
Oh,
God, that's such a cute jumper. Oh,
thank you. It
I
has like
love it. It looks so comfy.
so comfy, and it's like, oh, I love it. It's honestly, it's got those arms going for it, so it's like little flaps.
I need to give away so much of my clothing just to like get other stuff.
Same.
I think I just need to go thrift shopping. Me and Vian are definitely going, but also, what is it? I just like going with friends in general. So,
Yeah. They
ugh.
can give like second opinions and stuff, which is always very handy.
Oh, I know. Vian, one of these days I'm coming to your house. We're baking those cookies. Like, oh,
She
just.
makes those. I always see on her things, her story. She makes really nice nachos. Have you seen
I
her
want them
nachos?
so bad, but you know that this bitch is gonna have to get medication just to deal with the lactose. Like, I literally will suffer for Vian. I'll be like, Vian, please make them.
Yes. Wait, you're doing baking.
Heck
We
yes,
can do
thrifting and baking. We'd love to see it. I know, Vian. We need to make a whole thing. Invite me to the
for
party.
nachos.
Like, I'm not even joking. Invite me over. I'll move in. I won't move in for your own parents' sake, but invite me over. I'm low-key lactose intolerant too. Vian, my soulmate, my platonic soulmate. In case you haven't noticed, this podcast is about platonic soulmates, and everyone that's ever on is a platonic soulmate. So don't even think otherwise.
Oh my god.
And for me, a platonic soulmate basically means like at some point, oh my God, yes, we'll do a little greenhouse thing one day. Yes. What is it?
Yes.
Oh, I need
Can
to
we
see people. Gotta make up for missed birthday. It's true, and I didn't even go there New Year's Eve or anything. It's upsetting. What
Oh,
was I gonna say? Oh,
I got so many like because I think a few like yeah because it was your birthday recently, Vian. I got like a thing. It was like 2 years ago, 3 years ago today, and it was like Vian's. Or no, it was the graduation.
oh my God!
And
Don't
I was
take me
like,
back
oh,
there,
and I was
Aislinn.
like,
No, no.
never mind. Yeah.
I mean, yes, but no.
Yes, but no. Got
Because,
you.
like, I remember you being drunk and you were like, Sandra, you're so nice. And I was like, yeah, baby, I know. I've been known.
I'm pretty sure I clung to you for like the
You
whole
literally
night.
were like, you were like this. You were literally like, Sandra, you're like so nice. And I was like, yeah, hon, I know. It's okay. But in my head, I
You
was
don't
like,
need to
drink
tell me.
some water, honey, please.
Oh my god, I have so many videos of just I literally have my head on your shoulder. And I'm
It's
just
just like, ah. And I was like,
you're like,
what is,
oh
it's funny because I remember like Aisha watched those videos and other people and they were like, Sandra, you were locked. And I was like, no, I was genuinely the only sober person there. I just like having a good time. I
wait,
just
did
watch
you
everyone's tomfoolery and I can remember what you did last night. So keep that in mind if you invite me over to anything.
oh no, you're the sober friend who remembers everything. Fuck.
I'll be like, hi, do you remember that you flirted with this guy? And you'll be like, Jesus Christ.
Did she know?
She been knowing.
Did she knowing?
Oh my God. So I think Hosan is like MIA for a bit. So we'll see if she arrives. I hope she does soon because
Hopefully.
I love her. But I guess we should go into it. Do you want to go first with the whole feminist thing?
I don't mind. Like, do you want to maybe like try and find? So you're doing Portuguese. I'm doing Irish. You want to find like kind of like almost
Commonalities.
similarities, I guess. Yeah, like kind of like a big
Okay.
thing like I want to talk about is kind of like is 1916 rising and how like
Okay.
that was like a big kind of like
I
kind
guess
of
that kind of works for me because we didn't have a rising, but the first like women's movement was considered to be like the establishment of the Conselho Nacional das Mulheres Portuguesas, which was like from 1914.
oh okay.
So that was like the Conselho, basically like the National Committee of Portuguese Women. So
Mm-hmm.
like that's where the actual the start for like votes and all that, votes for women and all that kind of originated. So I guess we have that commonality where it seems like within the same decade, everyone was kind of like, this is bullshit and I want my rights.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I have a question. So, like, when did they get their right to vote in Portugal?
Right to vote. Oh, I actually have that. I have the first person that got the right to vote, actually.
Oh.
Yeah. 1911.
1911?
Yeah.
Because, like, Irish people, where is it? I have it
Yeah.
here. 1918 was here.
Hi, y'all are backwards. I knew it. Backwards.
Shut the fuck up.
You still continue to be backwards. I hate your medical system. Ah.
We were under the Brits. You can blame the Brits for that. We were, yeah.
Brits, lads. Oh. And now you like them for the accent, so that's fucked up. That's really fucked up. Colonizers knew what the fuck they were doing. They were like, we're gonna intermarry, and these bitches gonna be fallen.
Like, all right, Portugal, calm down.
Okay, but you want to know about the first person that voted, actually? I do have like a little mini biography. So her name was Carolina Beatriz Angelo, and she was a Portuguese physician and the first woman to vote in Portugal. And she found a loophole to vote. Like, this woman knew what she was doing. She used the ambiguity of a law that issued the right to vote to the literate head of the household over 21. So basically, she was a widow, but she had a daughter, so she was literally the only head of the household. So she used that to vote.
Oh, she's smart.
Can we just take a time to appreciate that this woman was like, fuck this shit, I'm voting. Like, she was like, no, I am the head of the household. And what is it? But then literally in 1913, a law was passed to specify the right to vote was only to male citizens, literate and over 21.
Yeah.
And her act was reported on throughout Portugal and obviously among feminist associations in other countries.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, honestly, like, that must have sparked, like, was there a feminist movement prior? Obviously, there was, like, a few groups.
Well, there was the whole, like, no, there actually wasn't. I think the first committee was actually, like, the year later, after they passed that rule, like, that women couldn't vote. Like,
yeah, then they were like, okay.
They were like, this is kind of ridiculous, and also this woman voted, so we obviously have to vote now.
Yeah.
So, yeah, fair. I think that's how it kind of went about. So please do, pray tell me how your backward system got it.
So, basically, because we were under, like, the Brits, 1918.
Okay. Yeah.
The United Kingdom, they were like, yeah, you guys can vote, but you have to be, I think it's 32 or something. Yeah, if you're a woman, but you have to be
flipping random age.
I know, it's like something like you have to be in your 30s for a woman, but like men could vote at 21. And
yeah, bullshit.
The woman to vote needed a qualification, and she needed to be like proper, like literate. She needed to be, whereas the man didn't have to have a qualification.
Classism, you bastards! Like, this is bullshit.
It's absolute bullshit. But
me and Aislinn are gonna get so angry. It's just gonna be like, ah!
We're actually gonna get so annoyed. I was like reading this like a few days ago, and I was like, this is ridiculous. Because you know what the funny thing is that like that's why like the 1916 Rising was like so important, because like the whole like independence like movement, I guess, included women. Like even like in the proclamation, it's like Irish men and Irish women. And
wasn't like the something or something like the. What's the thing? You know what I'm talking about? The committee of women, or the like.
Oh, come on. Yeah, come on.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, it's Constance Markovich. That's the thing.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I was like.
She was obviously very heavily involved in 1916 Rising and the War of Independence and stuff. But she actually, like, before the War of Independence, she was the first woman to be elected into the House of Commons. But this is the most badass move you can ever think of, is that because she was part of Sinn Féin, and they followed this whole thing as like absenteeism, or like they abstained from taking their seat. So she didn't even take her seat, because she was like, fuck you, Britain.
Bitch literally won the Oscar and was like, fuck y'all, I'm going on holiday. Is she
still? Fuck you, bitch. She was like, I'm not dealing out with this, and then they formed the Doll in Dublin, and then
Aislinn, we should have a whole like drunk history where we just go into, because I could just see us being like, this fucking bitch was like, hey y'all, I'm not coming in, you know how it is, bye.
It'd be like a gossip session, but like about Irish history and Portuguese.
Don't even get me started. We'll start another podcast. I can feel it in my like bones. Like we will.
We can make it into a drinking game, and then we can get all like, yo, but like constant
But I'm so not into alcohol, so we'll see. But like, I'd be into it. I'd be into it. Let us know if yous are into it. We'll keep an open mind, I guess.
Drunk Irish history. Who's up for that? Episode 10, maybe? Because like
it would literally be me talking about Alexander Hamilton and him showing up, and someone's like, "Hey, you cheated on your wife or whatever." No, you were sleeping with my wife, and he was like, hey bitch, yeah, maybe I was, but I also wasn't paying her like stuff, okay, so I'm gonna write these shit ton of letters. And then his friends were like, bro, don't do that. Bro, like, think about your wife and children. And he was like, no, bitch, I need to set the record straight. Like, I just cheated on my wife. I wasn't embezzling money. And then he was like this, and then Eliza was like, what the fuck happened? What the fuck, man? What? We are doing it. Oh my god. Vian's up for it, so maybe we will. Actually, maybe we actually will. Maybe we'll do a monthly thing. I don't know. Vian's like, I support it 100%.
I think it's a good idea. I don't know. Just completely trash history. Like,
I mean, it's hilarious that I studied geography, in all honesty, because you see how passionate I am about politics and bullshit.
yeah.
So like, oh my god, this is it. My ancestors be knowing I needed a podcast. I can feel it. My guardian angels were like, bitch, put that idea in her head. Okay, so sorry for interrupting you. Please continue.
Yeah, so like, I don't know, Ireland, like the whole like I guess independence kind of like, they were feminists. Like they were like, yeah, women, we love women. And then, you know, even the War of Independence, it was like one of like a few like kind of wars or revolutions, I guess, where like it was men and women had like equal roles, basically. Like you had Constance Markievicz in like the middle of it all. But the problem is that like after the War of Independence, we got the Irish Free State, which was actually very feminist. It actually was. Like, I'm sure, like I can't remember. It was like women could vote, and it was actually like they had like their rights.
Yeah.
The problem was, so fast forward a few years, you have the Civil War. You have all that stuff going on between like anti-treaty and pro-treaty.
Ooh, y'all be killing each other over stupid reasons.
Yeah. And then obviously Eamon de Valera. He was,
oh my god, everyone rants about him, and I don't get the history memes, and I need like an explanation, not on this podcast because it takes too long, but like I honestly don't get it, because everyone's like, he's such a fuckboy, and I'm like, I don't understand.
All you need to know is he was a dickhead. Michael Collins is the love of my life, and that's all you
see. That's what I mean. Everyone's like, Michael Collins was good looking, and he fucking knew what was up. And then Eamon de Valera, everyone's like, fucking fuckboy, he didn't deserve shit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Spanish though. Eamon de Valera was half Spanish, so like.
You should be supporting your people. I don't know what you're doing. You're conflicted. You're conflicted by both your nations.
I am, but like, he's a snake. But yeah. He basically got into power, and he was very heavily involved with the Catholic Church, because that was where he had a lot of like, you know, support, and that's where we have the trouble. That's where feminism.
Me and Aislinn are like,
no. Church to fuck it all up.
We're like, oh no, we don't have abortion rights. What the fuck?
What is going on? But literally, like, I don't, like, it was so fucked, because like you had the Irish Free State, and like they were actually feminist, and it was like I'm sure there were problems. I mean, this is what, 1920.
Oh yeah, come on, everything has problems. I idealize Portugal, and at every stupid fucking problem, I'm like, I'm gonna emigrate. Fuck you all. I'm gonna move back. And then my parents are like, Sandra, come on, it's not that good. And I'm like, I know, but I miss it.
I'm the same. Like, Spain has so many problems, but I'm like, I miss it so much. I miss the sun. But
I'd be missing the vitamin D.
I need the vitamin D. My parents keep asking if I'm sick, and I'm like, no, I'm not.
I'm just pale, lads. I'm just pale.
I
Oh my god, new merch idea. I'm just pale, lads. I'm just... Oh my god. That's literally Irish people when they go to a foreign country and foreign people and other people are like, why are you red?
I go red and then I tan, so I get the best of both worlds.
I do occasionally. Sometimes I just go full bronze and I'm like, oh, Greek goddess, here I come.
Oh man.
I can't wait when I get like my dual nationality and I can finally be like, bitch, I'm Irish, you can't understand me.
Stop, I'm literally, because I have a Spanish passport, so I'm technically, like I'm an Irish citizen. I've been here since I was 1, and I do.
Oh, can you not vote then? Or can you vote?
I can vote though, yeah. I voted.
What the fuck, lads?
Yeah.
What the fuck? I can't vote for shit. I literally was registering to vote and they were like, in the referendum, they're like, oh, sorry, you're European, but like, no referendums, bitch.
I think
only local elections and European elections. Sorry, you're a lower class, bitch. Okay. And I was like, fuck Ireland.
Yeah.
Fuck, we have the equal passport rights. What are you doing?
I know. Literally, the only reason I can vote is because I think my dad's Irish. So like, that's literally the only reason. I'm pretty sure. Like, it doesn't matter. Does it even matter? Wait, no. I think if you live here,
it shouldn't. I know. It shouldn't, because technically I'm considered.
But you have
a citizen.
Yeah, because I think like if you've lived here like over
more than 7 years.
Yeah. You should be allowed to vote.
Which is me, because I lived here since I was 4. Ireland, get your shit together.
That's so fucked. So are you gonna get like dual nationality then? So then
either I get dual nationality, or I should just marry an Irish person.
Oof.
Tempting.
I think you should go for the first one.
Oh, Aislinn's just like, you know what? Our population isn't that good looking, so good luck. Aislinn's like, I'm dating an Irish fella, but like even he's like,
I mean, he's half Spanish, so like, I mean.
Oh, what the fuck, Aislinn? What the? How dare you? How dare you just come on my podcast and show up like that? Fuck you. Oh my god, Anita, I love you. Thank you so much for saying I look pretty. Anita's always mentioned in the podcast. She always comes on and I'm like, hi, Anita.
I love you so much. We need to have a Green Hills reunion, and that's just...
We just need to have it. Leanne, make it happen. Make it happen before I go on holidays, but invite cute people as well, please. Besides just Green Hills. I be needing a boyfriend.
We trust Leanne with that. She'll do it.
I do trust Leanne with my life.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? Oh, I don't know. I think you've talked about Irish history, and I've gotten a bit like depressed with their bullshit. I get a bit depressed when like I'm discriminated against. Not to be that white person that's like, I get discriminated against, but no, I'm just trying to say like I literally had to call someone yesterday to get like legal shit resolved, and my brother was on the phone, and because he has a slight Portuguese accent, they were just like, sorry, we don't understand. And then he was like, literally, so I'm calling on behalf of, and they're like, I'm sorry, I don't understand. And then I take the phone and I'm like, so we're calling on behalf of, and they're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I hate
fucked up. That's racism. I'm sorry.
My mom has like a really strong accent, and
I love your mom so much. I love your mom. If your mom was my grandmother, I think I would just die. I think she's so supportive. I'll show up and she's like, Sandra, and I'm like, oh.
She used to like you so much. She'd always be like, oh, Sandra. I think she used to call you the really tall girl, because apparently you were really tall.
I was really tall at some point. I was doing like contests with Aisha to see who was the tallest in the class, and when I eventually lost, I was upset. But now I just think to myself, I can get a tall lad easily, so there's pros and cons.
There are pros and cons. But yeah, you were the tall Portuguese girl. That, like, and I think my mum knew one of your parents or something, and like she was like, "Oh, they're so nice, they're so nice." And like,
she doesn't know them like I do. Oh no, they are. They're really good people. I was literally singing just a few minutes ago, and Mom came in, and she was like, because I was singing "Mama," and then she was like, "What?" And I was like, "Go! It's the radio. It's a part of the bit. It's the bit." Vian said she'll bring back the punch too, winky face, and I'm like, damn bitch, I'm gonna get locked up Vian's even though I don't drink.
No.
Ah.
That punch was just, whew. Yikes. Like, I don't think you guys were even, like, looking at what was going in there. It was just like, yeah. Like, it was, I think, oops.
I did see what was going in there. You literally put, like, Captain Morgan, a bunch of other stuff together, and I was like, someone's gonna get fucked up tonight, and it's not gonna be me.
Oh, man.
People were doing body shots, and I was like, lads, this is a bit excessive.
Oh, yeah.
I did get asked permission if someone could do a body shot, not off me, and I was like, honey, go for it. Vian's like, it's just juice. Yeah, right, Vian, right. It's just alcoholic juice beverage. Anyway, we're getting off the topic. I just miss Vian, make a party just where I'm in the limelight. What I'm saying is, Vian, find me my soulmate or bring them along. What's annoying is that I always go for artsy people or people who like politics, and I'm like, this is fucked up.
No.
I know, I always do that. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm either marrying my dad or I'm marrying myself. And I'm like,
nah, man. You gotta find, someone who's just, like, not, like, similar to you, but, like, similar enough that you guys can actually have a conversation. Because that whole thing, like, opposites don't attract, but you do need that, like...
Oh, no, they don't fucking attract. I've tried that.
Yeah.
Ashlyn knows. Ashlyn's just like...
I'm just giggling. I'm like, oh.
Ashlyn, like, remembers every memory. She's like...
It's just like a war flashback. It's like... the memory.
Yeah, when I broke up, like, it wasn't a surprise. Everyone was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. I think so.
Everyone's like, oh, I get it. You don't need to say anything. I get it.
Oh my god. We need an episode for all of these topics. We just mashed into one. Like, literally. Just saying.
What do you mean? I'm trash talking my ex on my podcast? That's kind of fucked up.
I didn't mean that, but yes.
But now that I said it, you're tempted.
No, I meant like Portugal, Spain.
No, we actually should have more talks where it's literally just our fuckery. I do think we need an episode that's just we laughed at baby beakers in chemistry once where like we were like tired. So if you ever doubt that we are friends in real life, we are.
That was the day Miss McKeown, I think, brought us in for a chemistry lab, or for chemistry labs that lasted a whole day on a Saturday, and we were so tired. And I remember we were just looking at, and you came up to me and you were like, baby beakers. It's just a small beaker.
And then I just kind of sat down and you were like, baby beakers. And I was like, It was like we were drunk. But we were just really exhausted. Chemistry, lads, is hard.
Chemistry,
it's hard.
Yeah. Oof, that was something, all right.
That was some. Okay, so I bet you, since we're on a podcast, I have to talk about the fascist authoritarian political regime, as one does.
Of course. What was his name again? The fascist of Portugal.
I don't have his fucking name. Oh, what's his name? Fascist Portuguese man.
S. No, maybe not.
Oh wait, let me see. Maybe it does. I don't know. I'm a Portuguese. Dictator. Oh, it says oh my god, my laptop knows. It says fascist Spain. Why have you even typed anything? Portugal? I didn't look that up, I swear to god.
Portugal, did you mean Spain?
Did you mean Spain? Oh, fascist man, I think.
Fascist man?
Oh, you're wrong. It's his surname starts with an S. It's Antonio de Oliveira Salazar.
Salazar or something like that, yeah. They don't talk about him.
He's low-key not bad looking though.
Really? The dictators are always good looking and I hate it so much.
He gives like a very like Portuguese de Valera vibe, you know what I mean?
Never mind.
Just haircut wise, not like face wise. Face wise, he looks more like that dead chef in Ratatouille. You know, Chef Boyardee or something kind of guy. Yeah, he gives that kind of vibe. Yeah, I'll send you a photo later. We'll make memes at the end of this to promote the podcast.
I like that.
You better promote it to your friends, Ashley. I swear to God.
I will. I promise.
Babe, I'm counting on you. I want more biomed babes in here. Like, if I don't have them following me, what am I doing? What am I doing?
You're doing something wrong.
I'm doing something wrong. Anyway, so...
So yeah, dictatorship, fascist regime.
Okay. So the fascist state, was known as it was not known as. I'm just charging the phone first. Please hold while we make sure that Sandra can charge her phone. Oh no!
Sandra, you can do it.
Don't fall, bitch! Don't fall. Okay. Me putting like 3 different weights on each side. Okay. Well, you're kind of tilted. You're kind of messy. No.
This isn't gonna work.
Okay, wait. Oh, I know what I'll do. Give me the plug. Okay, just fall. Just be a bitch, okay? I don't... My desk is a mess. My mom bought me flowers.
Aww.
I know, she brought me flowers from the garden. They're roses, and my mom is the only love I need in my life.
That is so cute. I love your mom. She seems... Oh, did I go? Oh?
No, you're good. It was me. I was charging. Okay, this is perfect because I have both screens within my sight and the lighting is not bad. Ooh, yeah, better. Ooh, I can just see your lips.
You what?
I could just see you going.
Yeah, I was like... No, someone at the door. My dog was going insane. I'm just like, what's going on? Anyway, it's fine. I think it's the random.
We're busy doing stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was called Estado Novo Regime. So it was like new state regime. So they tried to make it sound like, oh, this is the hot new regime.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, And basically it was from 1933 to 1974, and basically human rights were restricted. And the Concordat of 1940 between the government and the Roman Catholic Church meant that women's role was legally and socially subservient to men.
We love that. Woo.
We love being submissive. Ashton's like, yeah, I am. No. No,
Like,
I hate it. I hate it so much. I like having my own opinions. Thanks.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh,
I like to have
my
a voice.
God.
I don't know. I hope it's not too much to ask. Please, male overlord, please give me a voice. It's all I ask. Oh, man, you know.
Oh my God, literally a telenovela. Please, male overlords, I know I'm your slave, but can I have a voice?
Just a little voice, just a little bit of a say. Please, I am also a person. Please. Oh man, like I don't know what it was like. I wish I did a little bit of research on Spanish feminism because like there's like
I'll do it.
It's like so big right now, especially because like wasn't there like a feminist march recently that actually led?
I think so.
It was kind of like they had like a feminist march, and a lot of people kind of put the blame on that as like the whole why Spain was such a hot spot for COVID.
Oh, shut up. They say that about everyone. And also, they don't take into account people on beaches. And I'm like, shut the hell up. Like, I just can't.
It's always people who are like, oh, they shouldn't be protesting. There's seen people.
Oh my God. The first sentence is literally like, fourth wave feminism in Spain is about digital participation in virtual spaces. This. Encouraging debates. Using collective force to enact change. So, I don't know if you heard it, but this is now a Spanish feminist podcast. Welcome. My name is Sandra Costa. And
Sandra Costa.
That was such a bad accent. And it's about like fighting patriarchal systems, denouncing violence against women and discrimination and inequality faced by women. We love equal change.
We love that. We do. We love that. We love being progressive and
oh my God, they had like a demonstration in March 2019, and literally the signs are like in purple, and everyone just looks hella cute.
Yeah.
I'm like,
wait, was that the one for the gender? Or was it the gender pay gap? I think they had like a march.
I guess because they're saying like we shout for those who have no voice.
Yeah, because
So it
like
is
we had a
something.
march, and it was to do, because I think, I'm not sure about the pay gap in Spain, but I'm pretty sure it's quite big. So I think they were
Oh my God,
protesting over that.
Spanish feminism really has some good like literary inspirations. They're literally like talking about like How to Be a Woman by Caitlin Moore, and they're talking about how we should all be feminists by Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie, and then like what is it, A Room of One's Own by Virginia Woolf, which like I stan because you know Virginia be liking girls, and like Virginia was hella like depressed,
Yeah.
and can't we all just relate?
Yeah, like that's the thing. Like I've noticed, like in Spain, there's a big kind of like feminism is still kind of like the movement is still very relevant. Like they constantly have
Oh,
protests.
Spain is like when you protest, you do it with intention, like literally intention.
I think
Whereas
we're
like
not as
everyone
good.
else is kind of like,
We're not as good as the French. The French are very good at protesting. Like
so
they
what
hit
you're
that.
telling me is that I need a French man or woman that likes politics and art.
Hmm. Yeah, I think that's
No.
what I'm trying to say. I was like the politics and art bit. I was like,
You were like,
has to be the right type.
don't fuck with their politics, Sandra. Maybe not.
Don't fuck with the politics. But yeah, like that's something I've kind of noticed. Like maybe it's because like, do you think feminism, like, what do you think of like feminism in Ireland right now? Like, do you think it's an issue? Like, do you think that we are?
I think it's an issue. I think there's a lot of white people that are like, oh my God, it's so much better than it was, but it could be better. And
Yeah.
I'm thinking to myself, you know that the pay gap is like horrible for most people,
Yeah.
including just like if you look at retail workers, the pay gap amongst not even just women or whatever, like even men. If you started in Tesco before 2008, you're being paid more than people now for the
Yeah.
same job. Like that's fucked up. That's an equal payment, like for across the sexes, across the board. Just
Yeah.
because we're in like a recession kind of post-recession era.
Mm.
And like my brother said, even after those people go, my brother might be earning more than other people just based on like how the rates were when he joined.
Okay.
So that in of itself just shows that there's disparity.
I got you. Yeah. Because like
But
I think.
also, oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Oh no, sorry. No, I was gonna say like I think like obviously it is an issue across the board, like everywhere. Like obviously like we're not equal, but like
No, we try to be. We
we
try
try,
really hard.
but we're not. But
No.
like I think I don't know what it is in Ireland. I think we just have this like mentality of like like we kind of like even our protests and stuff like our like it's ridiculous how like there's protests in Dublin. And I've been guilty of this. Like
Yeah.
you'd see a protest and you'd be like, oh, I want to go to that, but you don't. You're just like, oh,
But
it's
it's
not that
not
much
like you're
of an
actually
issue.
informed. You're just going for the sake of going.
Yeah, that's true. But at least
Some
like
people, not all, obviously.
yeah, but I don't know. Like I feel like I would like I am like I've been very like even like in the last year like I will admit like with protests and stuff like I've been very kind of like I remember there was a protest to do with climate change. It wasn't the big one. I went to that one, but there was
Yeah.
another one,
Yeah.
and no one went. It was like maybe like 5 people. But I remember seeing it online
Oh.
being like I should go. And I think there
Yeah.
was another protest to do with like feminism, like all these things. And I feel like such a hypocrite. But I'm like because I feel like we do have that mentality in Ireland where it's like should we grant like it's not a big issue.
Oh, yeah. I was
That
gonna
makes
say,
sense.
I don't know if it's because of like the colonization background, but Ireland is very settled. Like, if you treat
Yeah.
us unequally, Ireland's like, oh yeah, I know, it's fucked up, but that's kind of life. And I'm
Yeah.
like, no, that's
Like
not how it works, hon.
we
Like,
get angry.
literally, if
We
you
get angry.
look at the, what is it, housing crisis.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Literally.
We're paying four figures to live in a house that isn't even like 5 bedrooms or anything. It's three
Yeah.
bedrooms, no stairs, barely any space, 4 digits.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's not,
I
if you
know.
looked at that like 3 years ago, 4, 5, 6, 7, like you could be paying €700, maybe 600, occasionally 500 if it's like not a great area. So
Yeah.
like, how are we settling for this?
Exactly.
And
But we get
also, I kind
angry.
of hate how most protests are very Dublin based,
That's true,
which
actually. Yeah.
kind of makes me feel like it's just like a Dublin agenda. Like I understand that the rents are shit there too, but we
Mm-hmm.
have to remember as well, in
Drogheda.
Dublin you learn extremely more than
Yeah.
most parts of the country.
But Drogheda is so bad for rent. Like I like it's actually like so bad. Like I think it's because we're a commuter town. So like a lot of
It's
people
such
can't
fucking
afford.
bullshit. They want to turn us into second Dublin.
Literally, but like it's because we're like what? We're like 40 minutes away from Dublin, and
Yeah.
like Dublin is so expensive to live in that people like live in Drogheda to go to Dublin. But the
So true.
rent here is ridiculous in Drogheda. Like it's just like
It's four digits. I can tell you like wholeheartedly. We tried to look for like the easiest property to get, and it was literally 4 digits for rent per month.
Literally.
Like it's like you're paying for university for 4 years, but in 1 year.
Exactly.
How am I supposed to think that we as a nation or as like a generation are going to get married, have children, be successful, and get a house and a mortgage when you can't even live financially stable within your own household?
Literally. But like, why aren't people like? I'm guilty of this though. It's like I feel like such a hypocrite saying this, but like, why aren't people protesting about it? Like, there have been protests, obviously, but I feel like it's almost like it's not like a like in France, like you've the smallest thing, like literally they'd like decrease the minimum wage, which is a big deal. Don't get me wrong, but then you have like the French out in the streets and they're like, "Fuck you," and they're like,
and it's like literally like, we will throw fire if you don't get this resolved. We're not throwing it now, but we will throw down.
Whereas we just, I feel like we're so, as you said, settling. Like, it's like, oh yeah, there's a housing crisis, it's bad.
It's very performative. It's very like, we are protesting, we are so good, and we're like...
I know. Yeah. And even the protests don't gain enough support, though, in itself. And it's so, like, I don't know, like, I just hate it so much. Like, even, like, with the, like, just so many problems that we have in this country, it's just, like, thrown under the rug. Like, we're so bad at, like,
prioritizing
problems. Yeah, it's like, it's such an Irish thing to do. Just, like, deal with it later. And then it's later, and it's been worse. It gets worse, and the problem is so bad. And then it's like, what the fuck are we supposed to do now?
Like, what I'm so surprised with currently, like, if I'm going just bare minimum, not even like the highest problems in my whole demographic, because in case you haven't noticed, I am working class. Like, I may be white and I may have that privilege, but I am working class. And for most of my life, my parents have battled to pay the bills and not get into debt. So when people come on my doorstep and ask for money for charity, it's almost like a spit in the face, because we literally are just earning barely at that line.
I know.
So literally, so what surprises me the most out of everything, all the issues we have, I'm not saying we don't have bigger issues, abortion. When I was born, the year my mom was found out she was pregnant with me, the moment she found out, she was 38 at the time, so it's considered like a high risk, especially because her high blood pressure kind of just peaked at that time. The doctor did say to her, like, at the moment she found out, keep in mind my mom was like 3 months, she was like in the first trimester, immediately she was like, you know, you can't have an abortion if you need to.
Yeah.
Like, it was just like,
that's it.
There you go. Choice. You can if you want to. You can if you want to. And my mom didn't. And thank God you're blessed with this podcast. Yeah. But my mom always loved me. But is it?
Yeah. But it's just the choice. That's the thing. Like, what gives you the right to? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'll never be able to wrap my head around it. Especially, like, I know this sounds, since we're talking about feminism and stuff, like, always at the protests for, like, pro-life, it's always men. And I'm not saying that they don't.
Like, that's so fucked up. I didn't even know that.
But yeah, like, I always see, like, these things and they're like, oh, pro-life and all this. And it's always men. Like, don't get me wrong. They have every right to be there and there's no problem. But it's always the same people that are, like, that think that they can just take that choice away from women, and it's like, excuse me, like,
but I'm just gonna say, you're not the one that gains weight and that has the life on your hands. Like, you will always have an emotional attachment if you're a woman, or a person who has a womb. I am full trans rights, bitch. J.K. Rowling can come to my house.
No. That's another episode.
Yeah, that's next week apparently, because everyone was like, Pottermore, but also, why is J.K. cancelled?
Yeah.
Stay tuned. I be given the deets.
I hate that woman so much. Her opinions are...
Did you know that Shakira wrote a Harry Potter series? I can't believe it.
Wait, what?
No, that's the whole joke. Everyone now is like, yeah.
I thought everyone was saying Britney Spears or Daniel Radcliffe wrote the Harry Potter series. I keep seeing stuff like that and I'm just like...
Oh my god. We have 18 seconds remaining, which means that I'm going to turn this episode into 2 parts because